Hello, I'm Denise. I wanted to share about letting negative thoughts go. I don't know about you, but I have had to work hard on changing my negative thoughts to positive thoughts my whole life. When I was a child, it seems like I would always fear the worst. And if anything good is going on, it's like I was scared that it was going to be destroyed. And I had all these negative thoughts. And then, of course, I created more negative into my life by drinking and using and running around with wrong kind of men, getting involved in the wrong kind of stuff. And fortunately, I was blessed to change. I was blessed to get desperate. I was gifted with desperation to change. And I'm not going to share my story because it's on more of my YouTube, so I don't want to repeat myself. But the way I change my negative thinking today and the last 23 years is accepting me as I am. And I try to make friends with my thoughts. I do a lot of affirmations in writing. And I believe that everything that I think and I say is like a prayer. So I try to be careful with what I think and I say. I try to put out positive out to the universe. I believe life happens and we get ill and we have different things that happen to us, but we can make our life good if we choose to. I can't change my past, but I can change this moment. I can enjoy this moment that I'm in. And what I do in the morning is I pray and I meditate. I ask for God's will, not mine, because my will has gotten me into trouble. And I try to align my will with God's will. And the way that I've been doing that was from using the 12 steps from the 12-step programs that have helped me change my life. And I have found that you don't have to be an alcoholic to have the steps help you. You don't have to be a drug addict or anything other than being human. Just being a human being, the 12 steps can help us if we want to. It's like becoming your own best friend. That's the only way I could describe what the 12 steps have done for me. It's helped me like myself and getting honest with myself, getting honest with who I am. And it's helped me create goals. And it's helped me re-choose the people in my life and my actions. Change my actions and change my associations. As you know, I live with my whole YouTube's about autoimmune diseases, most of it, and alcoholism. And because I live with lupus and I'm an alcoholic that's sober today, and I've lived through different abuses, and I've also been the abuser. I mean, I'm not the victim anymore. Yes, I allowed people to abuse me, but I've also abused them back, yelling and screaming and hitting. So what I'm trying to say is that it's like, how do I explain this? Well, I get in these where I have a forgetter and I start to forget the words that I'm trying to say. But as an example, I married a man that abused me before we got married. Now that's really ridiculous. And I did that because I felt I had to prove that somebody would love me and marry me to my mother that was in my life at the time. And so I married the man that was abusing me. And that was just ridiculous. Of course, I could say, well, I was a drunk, so I could blame it on that. But now that I look at my life over 20 years ago, I say, nope, I can't blame it on that. It was because I hated myself in the inside so much. The pain that was in the inside was so bad that having somebody beat me felt better. And that's exactly how I felt. And now I look at it, it's like, I don't feel that way anymore. That's like, that's sick. But see, I was sick. And the 12 steps have helped me become a better person. I wasn't a bad person. I don't believe any one of us are bad people, but we do bad actions sometimes. And when I act on my negative thoughts, if I continue to think negative, I will continue to act negative, and then I will create negative into my life, and then I will create negative onto other people. So I have changed my thoughts. So when I have a negative thought, which I do, it's like, okay, thank you for sharing, but no, thank you. I change the station. I do a lot of writing. I write gratitude lists. I also write my feelings. I believe it's important to write down our good qualities and then look at what we need to change, because we all have positive and we all have negative. And what do I choose to act on today? Today I choose to act on the positive and to change the negative to a positive. And when I do that, my days go better and I feel at peace. And I ask God to erase everything I think I know about life itself and to fill my mind and spirit with God's will and God's thoughts. And I ask God to work through me. When I say the word God, I'm talking about a power greater than myself, the spirit of the universe. That's what I believe. I've studied a lot of different religions in the last 20 years. I've taken classes and I have come to the point where I don't call myself any religion. I call myself spiritual. I'm more metaphysical, I guess you could say. I believe that we are a part of God and God is a part of us. I believe, as if you've followed my YouTubes, you've heard this before, I am the place where God shines through. I believe you are the place where God shines through. We all are. We are no better or worse than anybody. We are part of each other. We are part of the one. The I am is God, and we are part of that. That's what I believe. But it doesn't really matter what I believe or what you believe. The point is if we share positive and we share love with each other, I have experienced that it makes me feel more at peace. This world has so much going on into it. We can complain all we want about the world, the government, and everything that's going on. It doesn't matter what we believe or what we think. It's all chaos, in my opinion, anyway. I believe the more we can share positive and love, and if we all could do that together, the world would be at peace. But we would have to be on the same line, the same thinking at the same moment for it to be that way. And we aren't. That's why there's so much chaos going on in this world. Well, that's just my opinion. But anyway, what I'm getting at is we have this life. We have this moment. We can't relive this moment. This moment that's going on right now is your special gift, is my special gift. We can create this moment to be as positive as we want or as negative as we want. It's our choice. Today I choose to share love with you, share love with everybody. I believe that God is everything I see, I touch, and I smell. God is a part of you, and God is a part of me. And when I center myself and just be in the moment and let the Spirit take over, I'm at peace. And then I don't feel pain. And that's how I choose to live my life. I believe that we are spiritual beings having this human experience. So we will feel pain, and we will have hardships. We will have joy. We will have all the positive and all the negative situations. Because we are spiritual beings having this human experience. And when we pass on, we will be spiritual beings, and we won't have any pain. We won't have any doubts. We won't have fear. We will all be one with our Creator. We'll be one in spirit. That's what I believe. When I die, I will find out. But that's how I choose to live my life, as if we are just one with God, and we are here to share love with each other. So I always ask God into my heart and my life on a daily basis, and I ask God to fill me up with His will and take away my will. I breathe in God and love and peace, and I breathe out Denise. And it's been working for me for over 20 years, and I found my own best friend, and her name is Denise. Thank you.